Spain in the 70s. Originally, we bought products in from Spain, but now we are producing and distributing in Spain, where a lot of immigrants have also gone to Europe and to Spain. We were founded in the beginning based on receiving immigrants and putting out the welcome mat with products that they were familiar with, and as we've grown with the growth of the tremendous growth of the U.S. Hispanic market.
I think you gave, 1,000 pounds of food to the community here in the Metro New York area?
Well, we gave 1.5 million pounds last year, and in March 16th was the 75th day of the year. This year, in 2011, we gave 1 million pounds in one day, but this year we should be over 2 million pounds of donating food to highlight, the need, the hunger, and also to highlight nutrition in this country. The need to highlight and focus on nutrition, and also to give back, to give thanks to the community that has supported us for so many years.
I mean, the good news in today's day and age is a family business lasting 75 years. That's a beautiful story. 2, all the people you fed and all the people that you fed within the company because you've paid them, I guess, to stay working with you. So, in fact, I just spoke with your, I think he's vice president. He's there 37 years. So, what is it about the family company that is special? How do you see it?
I think that's special the way that we treat our employees. They're part of our family. We learned that from our parents. They treated the employees as if they were one of us, and always with respect, always with love, and and they stay with us so many years because there is this sense of family, and they love to work with us. It's one of these things when you're comfortable and when you're growing and learning and improving your life and everybody's growing, it just makes it really, really nice. And I think that is one of the biggest reasons why you see the longevity that a lot of our employees have with us.
Beautiful. Last question. What's good news for you? What's good news?
What's good news for me? Good news for me is that to keep doing what we're doing, making the company grow, making new jobs for people, and helping the communities, get better every day.
Is there another generation on its way in?
Yes, there already is another generation working, and I'd say the good news is that the Hispanic population has grown over 43% in the last 10 years. Continues to grow, and I think we as Hispanics have the obligation, the responsibility to make a difference in this country going forward, and that's what we're going to strive to do.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Gracias,
much.
señor.
Thank you very much. Gracias.
Fernando Villalonga, Consul General of Spain in New York.
Congratulations on this evening. Anything good for Spain is good for any event. It's good for Spain. USA Chamber of Commerce is good for Spain, right?
It is good for Spain, and as a 75th anniversary, it's a very good thing for a Spanish company here in the United States. So this is a story of success, and it's an example we all have to follow, and it's encouraging. So happy to be here.
They say they have a new generation ready to go into the business. They're not fooling around, this family, right?
That's right. I mean, new generations are coming with strength. Huh? So I hope to do as well as the former ones. So.
And the young people need to become chefs.
They chefs and to renovate the whole thing, and ideas tend to stop when you're 25th, 26th. So people of 20s, from 20s to 30s, they're the productive minds. So let them do, let them think, let them go forward.
Let's talk a little bit about Spain. I've been in Spain, and it's gorgeous. The people, the actual environment. I've also been in the Gran Canary Islands. It's magnificent as well. What do you like about Spain?
I like it's an old country, and it's my country, so I was born there. I think it's one of the four pillars of Western civilization. I could say French culture, Spanish culture, British culture, and German culture. Those are the four pillars of the Western civilization, and Spain is it's an important thing. So I like everything. I like its variety. I like its people. There are some things I don't like to do, but I'm not going to tell you.
I had an early introduction to Spain from my uncle. an aunt who went to Spain almost every year. They lived in Long Island, but they fell in love with Spain. They fell in love with the heavy, beautiful furniture. They fell in love with the Segovias. They fell in love with the Toledos. They used to come and they do a slideshow for everybody. It's a magnificent land.
Your grandparents were part of a generation of Americans that loved Spain, and Spain was into fashion. It was in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s. Some parts of the city here in New York, its architecture reminds us to Spain. And if you go to California, or if you go, don't say Miami or Florida, if you go to California and to the West Coast, you'll see that the Spanish architecture is very present. And
Terracotta. The terracotta. There's
Yes.
a beautiful Spanish place in Roslyn, right on Northern Boulevard. It's a church that has the Spanish motif. It's a magnificent, the wrought iron. It's beautiful. I have beautiful tiles in my backyard from Spain.
That's right. That's right. There's always been an interaction between Spain and Spanish culture and the United States from the very, very beginning. So your first Jews here in America were Sephardis. Jews come from Spain. The first Catholic church in New York was from Spanish priests. So California and 1/3 of the United States was part of Mexico, and that's part of the Spanish Empire. So we are part of the Western world.
and a great country, and you make a beautiful sherry.
Yes, much better than the Australians and the South Africans. Yes, of course. And our sherry is called sherry.
It's all good.
It comes from Jerez.
Here in New York, what kind of activities I have received, and I have gone to many of them. But you actually have a cultural calendar. I don't know if that's still available on your website for people to know about.
Oh yes, it's a cultural calendar we have. But we do many things here in New York. We do business. We follow the markets. I mean, politics do take place, and think tanks work here in New York, and those are very active, and those absorb a big majority of my time, part of my time. So, but it's you have a sense of centrality here in New York. So, you're the center of the world, and that's the feeling you have. If you discuss the Palestinian issue, you go to your window and they say they're discussing that over there.
There we go. Give a nice happy birthday to Goya.
Well, Goya is an example. It's a story of success. Happy 75th anniversary, and I hope Goya, which is now an American company, I should say, is an example for many entrepreneurs that want to follow the same path as they have taken. So congratulations, and they showed us the way how to do it.
Beautiful. Last thing for you. Last question is, what's good news for you? Fernando, what's good news for you?
Good news. Good news is a world with more employment. Good news is more farewell, with less Wall Street shaken grounds. It's a world of growth, prosperity for all, and farewell is good news for me.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.